Hey guys, today was good. Really off thing about yesterday. So yesterday I got my Nexplanon removed. Nexplanon is a birth control. It's the little plastic stick, progestin that they put in your arm, the one that's good for 3 years. Okay, so yesterday they said I was going to bruise really badly because they have to cut you open to take it out. But it's like a tiny incision. It's maybe like this big. But yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna be bruising. I mean, it's not. Yeah, um, it's not bad. It doesn't. I mean, it's a little tender to the touch, but it's like you have to like really like poke it, like, uh, for it to hurt. So I mean, just like running your hand over it or just feeling the scar. No, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't bruise. It's not all that sensitive. However, I would not get a shot right there for a while, nor would I recommend Nexplanon to anybody. Actually, I have to admit, my OBGYN did try to talk me out of it. She hates it. She thinks it's rubbish. I mean, it's good for some people. For some people, it's just like they get minor things. Like, this girl in my class, Alicia, she has it. She just gets headaches, but she says they're not too bad, and it's only every once in a while, but they're more than she used to get. Let's see. Carmen. My friend Carmen, that hasn't been over in like a year, because she graduated. She has it. She got it, let's see, freshman year, and she graduated as a senior this year, but she did early graduation. And I'm trying to think, she hasn't had a period since, but I don't think she had any other problems. I mean, she seemed to be pretty happy with it. But, yeah. Like I said, that's just my take on it. I just did not have a good experience. But that's because my body reacts pretty severely to a lot of medicine. Like, actually, my body reacts pretty severely to everything. Like, I am allergic to bananas. If I eat a banana or I'm around an open banana, I can go into anaphylactic shock. So, and it's mainly just like if I eat it, because normally if it's been open for a while, it starts to lose its smell, which, that normally doesn't trigger it quite so bad. It'll cause a little bit of, swelling in my esophagus. However, if I ingest it, it's just like immediate, completely closed, can't breathe, going into shock, need to go to the hospital and get an EpiPen, which I don't have. And before I get, like, tons of, like, people talking at school why I don't have it, it's because it was, like, $300 an EpiPen, and my insurance was not about to cover that. Keep in mind, this was also 4 years ago. But, I mean, it's just, you know how most people have to have their wisdom teeth taken out? I don't. Technically, like, it's not an absolute need for me, because my mouth is big enough. Or it's just, like, a tiny, tiny bit too small. Like, maybe 1/100th of an inch. Like, tiny bit. So it's not going to affect my teeth massively. But, they wanted me to get them taken out anyway. My dentist wants me to have them taken out. However, my insurance says, it's not an absolute need for you, so you're gonna have to pay $1,500 out of pocket for each tooth. Like, no, I'm not gonna pay 12, no wait, hold on, 6, yeah, 6 grand to get 4 wisdom teeth removed. Just, no. That'd be stupid. I mean, they're not going to impact my teeth, and my teeth aren't going to go like, so there's no reason for it, but they do the same thing for braces, which I technically don't need. The only reason I would need them is for right here. And it's just because my teeth aren't long enough. Like, they're grown in as far as they'll go, at least naturally. But if you look at my teeth right here, versus Like, the only difference is these teeth, for some reason, just didn't come down far enough. But, like, that doesn't impact anything except for my smile, so. But even then, like, it doesn't look horrible. It's not like I have teeth coming out everywhere. They're not all crammed in. See, because that's the weird thing. Like, I don't have bent teeth. I don't have crooked teeth. I do have yellow teeth. But that's because, when I was little and I had the car wreck, I was on about 30 different medicines in a coma, and all of them had a really high possibility of turning your teeth yellow. I mean, this was 10 years ago, yes. However, I brush my teeth twice a day. I always do. So my teeth have gotten much whiter than they were. However, when I came out of the coma, my teeth were like jaundice yellow. They were really yellow, but, yeah. Anyway, I just went way off course. I don't really know why I'm just talking about stuff that my body reacts to, but I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, so, like, ranitidine. The doctor thought I had acid reflux because I had an episode of it, but, like, it's not common. I never get it, or I very, very seldomly get it. So they gave me ranitidine to take every day. Well, I'm allergic to ranitidine, apparently. I had a really bad reaction to it. I went jaundice, which means it affected my liver, and I gained, like, okay, get this. I took it for about a week. I gained 10 pounds taking it. I stopped it. The weight came off in maybe 3 days. Like, it was just gone. I mean, I swear it was water weight, because afterwards I think I was peeing, like, every 20 minutes, but yeah. And apparently that's the same thing that's supposed to happen with the Nexplanon, because, she said, you know, it should take about a week, maybe less. She said a week, but, for some people it goes a lot quicker, for others it goes slower, for the progestin to get completely out of me. Okay, and then she said, you know, the weight should just start coming off, because, like, I eat healthy, I eat salads, I drink water, I don't drink. The thing is, like, okay, so I have a ton of crap wrong with my insides, but looking at me, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that at face value, that I have stuff medically wrong with me. The thing is because of the crap I have wrong with me, and the amount of muscle I have in my body, which is, like, I'm pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. But everyone thinks, like, you know, because I'm not skinny, or I'm not, like, extraordinarily, like, muscled and toned, you know, you must eat fast food all the time, you must drink pop, and, eat lots of, sweets, and so on and so forth. It's like, no, actually, I don't. Let's see, fast food makes me throw up. It doesn't matter where it's from. I mean, I can eat a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and then throw up. Hell, I can eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and throw up, but my stomach has a problem keeping food keeping food down in general. So it's like, you know, I'll eat something really healthy. Like, I've eaten a salad and then thrown up, like, for no reason. But I was telling my mom about that earlier, and she said, "Are you bulimic? Do you make yourself throw up?" And I said, "No, it's literally, like, I'll eat it, and then like, I'll think I have to burp or something, and it just comes out. Like, I'm not trying to make myself throw up. Trust me, you would know if I was, because I'd be doing it all the time. Which I'm not." But, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I can't eat fast food because of that. Every once in a while, I'll have, like, a can of pop or something, but it's not an everyday thing, and when I do drink pop, I don't go for the most sugary thing on the face of the planet. However, I also don't drink diet stuff. Diet pop makes me feel like I have an ulcer in my stomach, and yeah, like, I'm not gonna go, like, if I have a choice between, say, Sprite and Mountain Dew, I'm gonna go for Sprite. Mountain Dew is completely full of sugar, however, that doesn't mean I'm never going to drink it, I'm just not going to drink it very often. Let's see, what was the other thing? Let's see, fast food, pop. Oh, another thing people assume is, oh, you're not an athlete, you don't swim, you don't do track. I'm like, actually, yes, I do. I have been a competitive swimmer since I was 4. Go to my house and look at the trophies and medals I have on my bookshelf, because I can't think. Like, it's there. Do you really think I'm lying? I have, let's see, like 10 shirts that say TVST, Tarpons, Swim Team, Rock the Blocks. Like, what do you think that is? Like, honestly, if I have all of that stuff, do you really think I'm just gonna have it out of nowhere? No. And the thing is, they all have, like, consecutive years on them. Like, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Like, they all have years on them. Except for the Jakaisa shirts, in which case, they do have years, however, every single one of them is white. I don't really wear white clothes. But, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't eat lots of candy. If I do have candy, it's something like I'm not gonna be like, if, I'm not gonna say, you know, hey, let's go get a ton of candies for the theater. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll get, like, a box of snow caps for the theater, you know, and then I'll only eat, like, maybe half of it at the theater, and I'll bring the other half home, and then eat it, like, over the course of, like, the next 2 days. Or, like, for example, with Sandy, when I was helping her with her clothes and such, she wanted to stop and get Girl Scout cookies, and she got me a box. Okay, well, let's see, got the box that day, like, 3 or 4 days later, I actually opened it, and eat one. It comes with 2 sleeves. They were Thin Mints. I still have 1 sleeve. Let's see, to eat 1 sleeve, it took me, like, 4 days. Like, I just left it, like, I would eat a few, wrap it up, put it aside, you know, maybe the next day I would want a few more or something. And when I say Thin Mints, they're, like, this big. They're not huge or anything. But it comes with, like, a bunch of them. So, yeah. I still have a sleeve of them in a bag over there. As far as junk food goes, I don't really eat junk food unless, like, there's one kind of chip I like. One. And those are Takis. And technically, those are, in a sense, a lot better for you than potato chips. Just because, like, potato chips to me are greasy and extraordinarily salty, whereas Takis aren't greasy, and the spice in it helps your food digest, so, yeah. I don't know, the thing is, like, everyone assumes all this stuff about you when they don't. Obviously, it's judgment call, you know? People judge you the minute they see you, but it's like, you know, maybe if you actually knew me or asked me a question, you would change your judgment. But, whatever, so yeah. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much my rant, and I guess I will just talk to you guys later. See ya.